guys, as you know, my free course, Simplified Design free course is starting at the end of the month. August 28th is when we start, and if you're new to Simplify, I've had a lot of newcomers just lately coming into our Simplify group, and if you are new, you might not know about my free course that starts at the end of August. The link to join or to sign up will be in the description box below this video. But today I wanted to show a little bit about one of the lessons that I do in the free course. And I want to talk a little bit about it because I want you to know that when you come into that course, it's going to be easy. I have taken out the fear for you because the lessons are geared towards success. So I have created the lessons so that you don't have to do much thinking. You can just come with your intuition and your creativity, and the rest is so easy. And there's reasons for that. And this is why I always say abstracts are easy, because there are things you need to know to make these things easy. And this is one of my favorites. And I use wax paper. And a lot of people in different parts of the world don't know what wax paper is. You might be able to use a deli paper or something like that. It has to be see-through, okay? It has to be see-through. And you can get the fancy acetate that's really nice too. It costs more, and I'm just really not into doing having it too hard or too expensive. And so wax paper works just fine for me. So anyway, what I want to show you today, even though this is in one of the lessons in the free course, is I start with just a black and white, just some marks on a black and white ground. And then I have several sheets of the wax paper that I've either done mark making or paint shapes, different shapes, large shapes, small shapes. Some are very, just a couple of large shapes, different colors, and we're going to go over the top of our black and white and just look to see how that looks, because, abstract artists need to be risk takers. And sometimes we have a little bit of fear of taking risks. So it's my job to make it easier for you because I love easy, I love simple, and that's why I started this group. And that's why I created this free course, is for people to see that they can do some really nice abstract work in a real simple way. It doesn't have to be that hard. It really doesn't. And once you get some of these tools in your tool belt and some of these lessons down that you realize are so easy, you can add, and we evolve. And you can add to those classes, to those techniques and things, and you evolve. But when you're first starting out, or when you just want to have a fresh take on abstracts, if you've been doing abstracts for a long time and you want a fresh take that's simple, it's a really great way to kind of spice it up and get moving again with your abstract art. So I'm going to move you around to see how I do this, and get my camera down a little bit here, and then I'll just give you a little bit of a little tutorial here. Okay, so you've got your black marks on a white paper, and then if you want to just see what it would look like with shapes, you can just go ahead and put the wax paper shapes right on top like that. You can take the colors, see what it would look like with different colors. You can do 2 or 3 together. See, let's do this. This is a nice combination. Maybe you put a few here and then some larger shapes on top of that. It's always fun to get out some mark making. Put that on top, and then maybe some shapes on top of that. Some are too dark, and so it doesn't show through. That's where acetate would probably work well. But for the course, we just do the simpler thing. I like less shapes rather than more shapes. But it depends on what you like, you know. So this takes a lot of the risk out, and you can kind of see where you want to go with this. Here's another sheet of mark making. The more sheets you put on top, of course, the more you won't be able to see the black underneath. But I say at least 2 sheets, and you can kind of see what you want to do with it then. Even just one. Look at how dynamic that looks. Is that cool or what? Now, how easy is that? It's 2 things. It's one color on white and another color with shapes on top of that. So this is just one of we have 5 days of lessons, and this is just one day. We go into it a little bit more in depth. And then there's 2 bonus days at the end where there's 2 fun things to do. I think one is color mixing and one is collage, making asymmetric collage papers. So I hope you guys will join, those of you who don't know yet about the free course, some of you that have just come in to Simplify, and the link is below in the description box of this video.